Did that work? I've been having some issues. Cha 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 cha. Charmin. Why did I just do that? I have no idea. Hey, Haylet. How are you? Can you hear me okay? Hello. Hello. I'm weird. That's just how I am. Oh, hey, Karmdeep. How are you? I just thought I'd come say hello. Thanks for coming and saying hello too. What is everybody up to? What are all the cool kids doing? Hey, Roselle. My day was good. My day was good. Thanks, Karmdeep. What did I do today? You know what? I had a very calm, relaxing day. It was freezing here. I see John Paul was saying it was freezing where you are. Where were you, John Paul? Or where do you live? I am here up in the Arctic. I live in an igloo. No, I'm kidding. It is really cold here, but I did a workout at home. I had a family dinner. I was really wholesome, and I feel very warm inside and fuzzy because I'm also spending some time here with you. Hey, the NCT. Yes, NCT. NCT Zen had ass. John Paul, Philippines. It's rainy. You know what? I'm really affected by the weather. So it's already, it's here in Canada. It's very temperate, the climate. So it gets really hot and really cold and takes me for a roller coaster ride. But hey, that's life. Makes me enjoy summer that much more. Hey, Water. Happy holidays, Trisha. Happy holidays to you too. Whether it's Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, maybe you don't celebrate anything at all, and that's okay. I find that this time of year is just like, even though I don't celebrate Christmas necessarily, it just reminds me of togetherness and the warmth and just, the spirit of the holidays. And of course, Mariah Carey in my head at all times, and also Feliz Navidad. Do, 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 do. Happy holidays, Paula. John Paul, you said, I gathered my friends yesterday to watch together through Zoom D-Teaser. They said it gives goosebumps. Well, I have to look into this because I want the bumps. Give me the bumps. Hi from Brazil, Pop Dance Charlie. Zim zalabim zim zalabim zim zim. New teeth? No, not necessarily. I just had I had a chipped tooth here, and I had it replaced with a permanent tooth. It was always chipped and kind of repaired. That was from some time ago. Hi, Jean-Philippe Francisco. Hi, Backdoor. Backdoor is one of my favorite songs. Da-da-da-da-da, Backdoor. So good, so good. Such talented boys. BTS Army Forever. Okay, so everybody here. How are you? What's up? What y'all up to? What do you want to know? Ask me anything. I'm here to tell you anything. I'm here to do anything. Maybe not anything. Or I can even do some like ASMR stuff. I can like talk really close to the mic and eat some stuff in front of the mic. And guess what? Kisses from Brazil. Kiss back, right back to you. Liv Rose says, I'm new. Welcome to the club. You'll never look back, I promise you. Soryan Nam says, what time is it now here? It is 11:35. I used to be an early riser, and now I'm a late nighter and an early riser. AKA I don't sleep. How fun. Teichu, okay, says, is the album prepared? Guess what? For those that don't know, in the audience, we are releasing an album. Who's we? What? Who's this blonde guy on the stage, on the screen? We is rIVerse, as you probably know, Diz, Khadija, Zach, and Monroe. I am Zach. And we are releasing an album, the 31st at the stroke of midnight, called Poison Ivy. And we are so excited. Yeah, I'm here to answer any questions you want about me, about the group, about the album. John Paul is asking about my dog, and my dog is actually here. Should I grab him? Rana says, Rana Consada. That sounds pretty close to Canada. What's your favorite song on the album? That is a tough one. Honestly, so tough. I would have to say currently it's Baby Boo, which is like just so fun. And we also shot a music video for it. And it just gives me such joy, especially just because seeing our growth in some of the visual pieces that we put together for that. And it's a bop. It's like just a guaranteed bop. I live for it. That is my favorite kind of like upbeat track. And then the very soulful songs kind of get deeper into the core. I would say Where Do I Go is a close number 2. Please bring your... Okay, everybody's asking for Troy. Troy, you want to come here? This is what he does. This is what he does. He's going to just sit here like a prince. He doesn't like to be. He was napping. It's okay. And then he kind of like just sleeps while sitting up. But this is Troy. For some of you who may not have, I guess, seen some of the episodes that Troy is in, he is a guest star on the show. Every time he does that, I like to like put my finger in his mouth. That's weird. Is that weird? Did I say that? Is that weird? I do it anyways. Can you talk about the album, says Jennifer Vergan. What inspired you guys to come up with Poison Ivy as the name? What a great and thoughtful question. Okay, so rIVerse is spelled RIVERSE because, well, we are 4. Roman numeral 4. Light bulb. And Poison Ivy. I'm sure we all know I guess for those that don't know the term, Poison Ivy is like a type of plant. It's also been a superhero in the past in the Marvel universe, maybe DC, I'm not sure. But it's a play on 4, and some of you have probably heard the tagline of sometimes poison is the cure. And that's really I guess the sourcing of the album title, Poison Ivy. It's a little darker. It's a kind of 180. I shouldn't say 180 as though like the last album was like, you know, teen bop or like Disney tracks. It wasn't that, but we were more youthful. We had less life experiences. And this time, with so much around us in the world happening, we felt it was important to speak on certain matters affecting us emotionally, psychologically, you know, just in terms of our physical safety too. And some real stuff. So as much as we love to be, you know, to live, to lift our audiences, and we really want it to be all just love and light and fun, we thought a part of that healing and part of that healthy, you know, authenticity is also about talking about some serious things. And that's what the album is. And doesn't mean that we can't talk about serious things without some fun. So long-winded answer for Poison Ivy. Thank you, Jennifer, for that very thoughtful question. I loved it. Colin B. Shakes. Hey, Colin. Backdoor says, what's my favorite K-pop groups? Okay, so going all the way back, I would have to say Ace was my first true love. Ah, baby, take me higher. Love that song. Okay. After Ace, ooh. Okay, so currently I would say the group that I listen to the most is probably Blackpink, followed by a close NCT for sure, especially after that recent live streaming. We did a live where we listened to their recent album. That was so good, and that group creation is just magic. I guess they have more than one of the group. They more than NCT, all the various subunits. Who I guess I want to give a third. So oh man, that's so tough. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Man. Okay, I'm gonna back pocket this question. I'm gonna come back to it. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. Yes, I've made up my mind. Probably Red Velvet. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Red Velvet. Also, some like really good bops with. You know what? I'm just gonna end that there. SHINee, you love SHINee. Of course, I love SHINee. I also love Taemin, but I guess that was not. I guess I could have said SHINee, but if it was solo acts, I love Taemin and all of his hair variations. I just love him for his artistry. He's super talented. I look up to him as an artist, and I think he's fine as hell. So, right, Troy? Is that right? Hi from Brazil. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Nelia, Rose, Holly. One of my favorite moments from SHINee was we watched a live performance. I forget what the video, what I guess tour that was from, but they are what solidified live performance K-pop for me. It was the first time that I'd seen it outside of a dance practice or a performance video or music video context, and just like the live show. I guess we had first seen Anpan Man with BTS, but SHINee really stole the show for me. And I remember we were like screaming during the live performance, and we were like so hype about it. And I miss live performances. Don't we miss live performances, everyone? BTS Army, I mean, I do. BTS Army says, do you like Ariana Grande? UWU. I don't know what that is. I know Ariana Grande. I haven't seen her new Netflix documentary. I've heard it's very performance heavy, in a good way, I guess, or however way you take that. I'm a fan of Ariana Grande, kind of. I talk about it in one of our reactions. As much as I respect all of her music, and I think it's all like great content. I don't know. I feel like I disappeared from like the world when Ariana's ascent came to be. I have a lot of catching up to do. Why don't I say that? Backdoor says, who's your bias in Blackpink? That is the question of the universe. I default to saying Rosé. Okay. Jisoo kind of like gets me sometimes. Like I become a hardcore. First off, I love Blackpink as the group. I think they are together more than the sum of their parts. So like I'm not hardcore like going to bat for Lisa or Rosé or Jisoo and basically say like, oh, why didn't they have more lines, or like they didn't get enough show time here or airtime there. I think that they're together such a force, and I think it's their groupness that makes them so special, and really like lights up the songs and obviously their live shows, and those girls come to life. And I stan Blackpink as a group. Yes, because that's what we do. If I had a chance, Colin B. Shake says, if you had a chance to be a backup singer or dancer for Gaga, which era album would you pick? What a good question. You know, Colin, would I be my age at that point in time? That like basically I would probably be a backup dancer in her most recent body of work with it's so liberated. Maybe it's also the way that I take in music these days. I listen for like freedom in the production and the lyrics and the performances. Uh, it's just something that I like. I just when you see a performance or an act and they're just like on stage and they're just living so freely and they're fully authentic in everything they're doing and they're just being, as opposed to like being a product of like a facade almost of like what you think they want you to be, them to be, I mean. I guess what I'm trying to say is I like being authentic and I relate with music that gives me the same. Mayon Dahan. Sorry if I butchered that. Let me know how I might say that more properly. If you could learn to play a new instrument, what would it be? I would probably want to learn the drums. I would want to learn the drums. I feel like it would be so helpful for like my dance to have like that like rhythmic, like rub your belly and your hand at the same time and your head at the same time, hand-eye coordination. I played the guitar. I play the piano. That's a piano back there. There's a guitar hanging up there. And I used to play the trumpet as well. I say used to because it's been a little bit, but I was in a ska band. That was my first group that I was ever in. We were called Flapjack. And oh baby boy, it was a lot of fun. Why don't I try the drums? You know what, Mayan? I probably should. I drum in my head all the time, but sometimes it doesn't really translate into the real thing. I just don't have a drum kit right now. I would totally drum my life away. Wow, I just like really felt that in my core. Maybe this time next year I'll be drumming. But I do really want to, first and foremost, rekindle my love and experience with the trumpet. I used to love the and ska music, and we would just like, I would just love scatting and like just also going to like mosh pits and we were all like dancing. And there's something about brass instruments that really like lights a fire in me. It's I just really like their kind of like punch. What is, hey Joe Rick, power on. Oh, big fan here. Thanks, Joe Rick. Joe Rick or Joe Rich, power on. I very much appreciate that. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome to the Ivy League. Rana Kansada says, "What are your hobbies currently?" Honestly, really now I'm really into physical fitness. I've always been kind of like into keeping like healthy, but my physical regimen is like almost like mandatory part of my like regimen each day. Like it's either running or weightlifting. For someone who has like anxiety like myself, and I have like bad attention deficit, like ADD, my mind is just like, and it's a way for me to kind of like calm down, to like focus on a task at hand that's also challenging, and to constantly be challenging myself. And it just like kind of centers my thoughts and calms me down. And if I don't get it in my day, I am a basket case. And Blissful Lyric, yeah, I did have pink hair a few days ago, and guess what? I am going pink very soon. My roots were just like all brown, so I had to bleach it first because I'm getting ready for another pinking. Pinking? Can I make that a verb? I'm going to make it a verb. Let's do it. And I was kind of thinking, like, what if this goes on while I'm on the video? Wow, listen to that. Wow, I'm on the video. It sounds pretty full in there. It actually sounds pretty empty in there. I'm a mess. Joe Rich, that's so kind. We're all true and humble. That's why you like reverse. You know what? I will say that I have never met more trusting, trustworthy, honest, caring, compassionate people as my brothers and sisters, Diz, Khadija, Monroe. They are just such lights, and I think it's such a high order kind of what we want to bring to the world, like to represent the underrepresented. I mean, that's basically saying we want to be in all those things that aren't there currently. So that means it's like going against the grain in a way, and that takes a tough character. But it also takes a group of people who want to do good and want to change for the better and want to change the world around them for the better. And we've just been friends for so long, and between us, you know, I would literally take. I was like, oh, would I take a bullet? I was like, let's just no bullets. There's no bullets. Okay, put the bullets away. I love them very much, and I would have their back. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with them, to be honest, and with you all. So thanks for being on the journey with us. I think blue would be a great hair color too, Rana. In fact, I was blue-haired. I'm blue, dabble dee dabble die. But blue was kind of blue, and pink was like, I don't know, it just fit my character more today. Hey, but I'm like literally changing hair colors quite frequently. I've landed on pink, so I might be there for a while, but you never know. Might be there soon. BTS Army Forever. If I were a celebrity, would I still be in reverse? You know, something really recently changed. I think when I was younger, I think I was in the arts for the wrong reasons. I think what I wanted was validation and for people to like me and just to be seen and heard and to feel like I was important. Today, none of that matters because, to be quite frank, today more people are listening to reverse and more people are watching our channel than ever before, and we're so honored and we're so humbled by that. But it's like it makes me realize how much I actually am here now today for the mission and for our message and for spreading love, especially with all of that, these things happening around us in the world. Now more than ever, it's really kind of fueled all that we do and all that we create. And anything but that, anything that's more like materialistic or kind of, you know, thin, like fame or anything like that, it just seems so pointless. Like if it's a byproduct of something, that's a different story. I mean, I can't control that, but I want to control, at least what I can control is what I put my energy towards. And I want that really only to be towards others and to helping others. And that's really important to me. So yes, I would still be in reverse if I was famous, to answer your question. Blissful Lyrics, is your real name Zach or is it a stage name? Oh, my name derives from, it is part of my name, Zach, and that's all I'll say. It is, my legal name has the same letters, ZAK. I'll let you guys simmer on that one. Paula, this may sound corny, but reverse has helped me a lot to get through the days. you are all the loves of our lives. Honestly, reading messages like that are just, I was going to say it is a dark time. And my heart goes to everyone who's either just feeling lonely, feeling alone, having a difficult time. If you think that there's kind of no light at the end of the tunnel, just hang in there. Call anyone. Just speak to anyone. The opposite of whatever you're going through is connection. And I think it's so important for us to stay connected, even in these socially distant times. I'm blessed that I have the company of my dog Troy tonight. I have the company of my group rIVerse. But I realize that not everyone has the same connections. And so reach out to us, reach out to anybody that you can speak to honestly, because someone's there and will listen. And I'm so happy that rIVerse has kept you, has lifted you even just for a moment. Because sometimes I know for me, like sometimes I needed every single moment of lift that I could get. So you made my day, and hopefully we will make many more of yours. So keep on coming back. Where's Monroe, Diz, and Khadija? Monroe, Diz. I killed them. No, I'm kidding. They are at their homes. This is my humble abode with Troy, and he's just going to sleep like this. I really hope we get a chance to meet too. Honestly, we were planning like a tour. I mean, we still are, and it's just a matter of time. Honestly, it's a matter of time. But I think it's really cool how the world has adapted, and how it's just meant that we've got to spend more time doing things like this, chatting with you. So, there's some positive things about it. I'm trying to think positively. Let's see here. Jordan Scott says, what type of dog is Troy? He is just cuteness dog. He's cuteness. That's what he is. He is a Jack Russell. He is a wiry-haired Jack Russell. His mother had, what is this top? It's like literally like his hands are through his, like a tube top, but like the hole is in the middle. It's really weird. But he is Jack Russell. And I named him Troy because that was the name of the character I played when I met Diz, Khadija, and Monroe on the stage and on the set of High School Musical 2. That's where we met. Bop, bop, bop. I stand Troy. I think I agree. How do you stay motivated when working out? Nelia, that's a great question. When I stopped, so I used to be a very, I had weight issues when I was a kid. And I even had like in my earlier days, like I struggled with like eating disorders and stuff. I still kind of go through some times of like body dysmorphia, all that fun stuff. Not fun, I'm kidding. But today I'm at peace with most of it. And I guess why I'm sharing that with respect to, oh, thank you, Suhu Lee, thanks. Thank you so much. That's very kind. The reason why I'm mentioning that as it relates to motivation and me working out is I stopped kind of like working towards this idea of perfection that I thought I wanted, but also kind of thought I never could achieve. I recognized that it was just like a step at a time. Like this workout, if I'm doing a workout on a certain day, this workout isn't necessarily what is going to make it or break it. It's just a workout, and it's just a step in the right direction. And each workout is like a sequence of steps in the right direction. And once I started beginning to track healthier things, like not what the weight, the number on the scale says, but how I feel and my mood levels and like things like my digestion and things like that, like more healthier gauges of what health and fitness means to me, or I guess, is supposed to mean, as opposed to just the number on the scale. It's what kind of keeps me motivated now. And having a home gym has been like really revolutionary. It is, I realized how much I don't like working out with others. I actually I used to teach a gym class before socially distance, limitations stopped that. But so I do like working out with others in group context. I just don't like kind of like a lot of the pressures that come at the gym. Like I'm much more introverted than I thought I was. Anyways, I digress. Paula, are you planning to do something the night of the album release? Well, of course we are. That is going to be taking place midnight December. So the 30th going into the 31st. At the stroke of midnight, we will be releasing our album Poison Ivy, as well as our music video for the first single off the album, Baby Boo. Yeah, Baby Boo. He's like, Baby Boo. Such a drama queen. Such a drama queen. Yes, Joe Rich, we met on High School Musical. Can rIVerse please react to Black Mamba by Aespa? Sorry, Suholi, I just saw that. You know what? We are on hiatus until February 14th. But on February 14th, season 4 is coming back of rIVerse Reacts. And we will definitely put that down on the list for Leia. Leia, please let us react to that. At that point in time, well, there's going to be so many new releases as well. We're going to try our best to get all of the fun stuff that everyone wants us to react to. And I'm so excited to get back on the couch, get on that internet plane, all across the world, and start reacting again. Okay, he's had enough. He landed in his pillow. He is not having it with me. Hey, baby. So what do we think, everyone? Should it be cotton candy pink? Let you see that. Do you see that? It's kind of the bottle. I do live in Canada, says BTS Army. Or should it be like a hot pink? One is kind of like a fuchsia. One is like a bubble gum. Do you see that? Yes. BTS Army, I do live in Canada, in the Great White North. And Canada's actually very close to New York. Sorry, not Canada's very close. Where I live in Canada, Toronto, which is actually the 3rd largest city in North America. I recently found that out. Isn't that something? Behind New York and LA. Okay, so Nelia says, what if you mix the colors? I actually did that, and it turned out the best. So I like where your head's at. I'm probably going to do that again. And so what I did is I mixed like 4 parts of like this cotton candy pink, and I put in like a little dab of this hot pink just to like give it a little bit of like fire, and it turned out really cool. So next time you see me, I'm just gonna like take these and just like, maybe I could just like wear them, like as a hat, and that's my hot pink hat. Please react to Big Bang if I live. I know, recognize that's probably the name of the song, but okay. We'll add that to the list for sure. We're gonna try our best. I promise you, after our hiatus ends for season 3, I guess going into season 4, for Valentine's Day, that's when we'll be coming back. We will try our best. So, any questions? I just want to share my love with you. So, about you guys tell me some stuff about yourself? How are you? How are you feeling? Is anybody having a tough Christmas time? Is anybody not feeling the Christmas kind of like warmth, kind of hates this time of year? I've had periods of time like that where I'm just like resenting, the holidays, and I'm just like not wanting anything or nothing to do with it, rather just like waiting for it to be over. Jordan Crawford. If you ask nicely. I'm kidding. You did ask nice. You didn't ask the question. You just made a statement. I love that. Very decisive. Who did the Poison Ivy promo art? It's sick. I love the Poison Ivy promo art. For those that haven't seen it, oh man, I need to show you because you are gonna gag. So actually, I loved it so much that I made my closet door at home. I made my closet door the Poison Ivy album art. Isn't that cool? Can you guys see that? I'm going to play it once more so you can see. Yes. And then this is like, hello. Isn't that fun? And then I also I am like literally playing with all of these like product things that I'm making. I also made this sign on my balcony that says Poison Ivy. I love it. And also, I just dropped keys. Sorry about that. Look at these fun masks I made. And this one says Poison Ivy. Yes, let me model it. On top of my like, ooh, yes. Mayan, merchandise literally for me. No, I'm kidding. We are thinking of actually, I guess, merchandising these. These are so awesome. And I saw this website and that made like the custom prints. And this is not even a plug for like merch. I swear on my life, because right now these aren't even on sale. But this random site had like the most comfiest masks ever. And I've been on a hunt for the comfy mask. Like the concept of the comfy mask was non-existent until now. So this one is, yes, reverse for the gods. I love this one. I'll just be like, do, pump. And when I like talk, it's like we're all like oscillating, like ooh. I love this. There's me. There's Monroe. There's Diz. There's Khadija. Hi, Fevin. Fevin G. Whichever. That's a pretty unique name. I love it, actually. We would love to come to the Philippines, Joe Rich, please. Once this is all over, we will be the first people on the plane, I promise. Good night, Paula. Oh, thanks for staying up until 2 a.m. I will say hi to the guys and girls for you. Sending you all the love right back. And you'll be streaming it. Thanks for the support. Honestly, I'm so excited for the world to just get this album. Pronounced Faven. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me. I feel like none of the two that I mentioned were right. So Faven. I hope you can come to Illinois. I used to go through Illinois all the time. When I was growing up, my dad lived in Indiana. I'm actually a U.S. citizen, even though I live here in the Great North. That would be Canada. My dad's still in the States, so I am in the U.S. all the time. And Colin B. Shakes, yes, that was my closet. It is iconic. I love it. Literally love it. Priyanshu, of course I'm ARMY. I stand BTS. I feel like who doesn't stand BTS? Like they're just so amazing. Like why wouldn't you stand BTS? They're just like great performers, great people. I fell in love with them when I watched their behind the scenes content and I got to like learn about them each, and I stand. Things about me. I love music, says BTS Army Forever. I love dogs. rIVerse is my favorite YouTubers. Oh my god, that's so sweet. I'm your Finn. My favorite color is blue. BTS Army, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. We are the same. We are soulmates. You literally spoke my tongue. So seriously, creepy. Like I'm in the coincidence of that all. That's crazy. I want to see Diz fall off the couch again. I think the first time he fell off the couch was it? It was. Oh man, it was. The name is escaping me right now. It was. He had such a crazy range. Oh, it's so late at night. My mind stops working. His notes were like going up into the sky, and I remember like Diz was like, ah! And then like just literally fell off the couch. And I remember that moment, and we were all just gagged. Dimash. Canada, honestly, is a beautiful country. I'm so proud of my country. I've been to so many countries, and you know what? Every country is just beautiful. I think we too often like criticize, the powers that be and things like that. But like at least in most democratic countries, they've voted. I'm just not even going to go down this road. So sex, money, and politics. Those are the main things that ruin relationships. And I just find that the world is filled with beautiful people. And if I just focus on the beautiful people, a lot of the nasty things out there, if we just unanimously and collectively drown it out without paying attention to it, eventually they'll die. I don't mean actual death. I just mean like they'll stop focusing on spreading that because they'll realize that it's having the wrong effects and not having its intended, impact on us, and they'll just go away. Yes, pre-save poison ivy, pre-save poison ivy, pre-save poison ivy, pre-save poison ivy. Could I use this for like ASMR? How are you going to do that? You're going to go on Spotify. You're going to go on iTunes. You're going to go on all of the platforms that we have Poison Ivy, December 30th at the stroke of midnight, going into the 31st. I'm running out of breath. Poison Ivy, pre-save, pre-save, pre-save. So that you can have it right when it's available. And I want to know when you listen to it immediately, after obviously you go through it the first time, and then you get your wig from like the wall and you like glue it back on, and then it like falls off again because your scalp is all sweaty because like you've just been dancing the whole time. And after you get yourself and you fix yourself together and you get yourself a little, Sprite or something to like rehydrate, then and only then I want to know what your favorite song is. Okay, thank you. What country do you plan to go first when you have the opportunity? Asked Rana. Honestly, Rana, probably several. Korea, the Philippines, Latin America, you name it. Northern Africa, Morocco, like Algeria. I would love to go. Portugal, Spain, France, just like the whole Europe circuit. Like, woo! We're going to travel. We are going to travel, and we're going to tour big, and we're going to come to your cities, and we can't wait to see you there. And believe me when I say I am manifesting for the world. We'll be performing in an arena near you. Better stay tuned. Favorite foods. Okay, so Nelia, that is a very tricky one. Why is it tricky? Because I literally eat and love so many things. My favorite foods, however, tend to be I like deprived myself of like sugars and carbs for like so long in my life that these days all I crave are sugar and carbs. Nothing beats a juicy cheesecake, but a dense. Cheesecake. For dessert and for the main course, maybe some fried chicken, but like really juicy, like really juicy with like hot sauce, but like a little bit of a tangy, sweet hot sauce. Korean fried chicken. Ooh, so good. So good. Cheesecake, fried chicken. And I would say, I think you could tell a lot about a person. Not that there's like a right and a wrong answer, but like there's a different flavor in each of the answers with what someone's favorite pasta is. So like, first off, what's the noodle? What's your favorite noodle? Mine is a linguine, nice like flat, thick noodle. And my favorite pasta is a carbonara. It's like dense. It has like eggs and pancetta and like just creamy velvety like sauce, and it's so decadent that it is. I'm melting inside. I want some now. Oh, BTS Army forever. Things been real tough. I'm sorry about that, boo. Hopefully it's just, it'll just for today. If we can essentially survive to the next day, reach out, sleep on it, essentially. It's a whole new day tomorrow with whole new opportunities. And, if we have the trust and the willingness to just be ready to receive another day newly, and maybe it's going to be a better day. We don't know. I have confidence that, eventually things do get better. Things do get better, brighter, if we just stick around to receive those messages. Yeah. So I'm so happy that we have given you, a bright spot, even for a moment, maybe even longer than a moment. If you were binge watching, I binge watch us all the time. I got my closet door made of rIVerse. So that pretty much says how much of a fan I am. That's actually the second decal kind of like wall sticker wall that I have in my place. I'm a big rIVerse fan. And you better believe I pre-saved the album. I can't wait. In fact, I listen to the album on nonstop most of the day. Oh, Jordan Crawford, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's really tough news. Are you okay? Do you have someone that you can speak with about that? I can't imagine what that's like to go through. That's really tough. I don't know what I would do. Okay, well, you're in the right place if you're wanting to talk to someone. So my love and thoughts and my energies and my prayers and everything to your mother. I'm sure she's a strong woman, and I'm sure you have so many questions on, you just got the news. So my thoughts, honestly, powers to you. And please reach out if we can support in any way. Mayan, Don, thank you so much. We all wish all of our audience health and wellness, and just there's so much darkness around us in the world, that like really so much darkness. Why waste breath? Why waste time giving anything but support to our friends, our neighbors, even the people that, we think we might resent on the inside, like, because I'm not perfect. Even I have, people that just grind my core. But spending time casting like negative energy in that direction is just bringing myself down to all of the lower levels that I might associate with, other energies that I'm thinking of. So if we just all focus on the good, we're all trying our best, and we're all, I do believe, good people at heart. Sometimes we've just been led astray. So one thing that's really important for me is that, in our family, in our community, and on our YouTubes, is that we really just want love to be spread, and like that's the message that we're trying to deliver ourselves, representing the underrepresented. I mean, we want to shed lights in all of those kind of like deep recesses and corners that don't get lights shed on, or opportunities that aren't nurtured and let grow. And I just spat a massive whatever, but I'm just trying to say that rIVerse is really about bringing light to the world, and you help us do that. That's really good to hear, Jordan. I believe that too. Everybody, it has been so lovely. It is now getting to a very late hour, and I have some painting to do. So I'm going to do a mixture of cotton candy pink and hot pink. And you will see it next time we are live, which is in the very near future, because what is happening December 30th going into the 31st, Poison Ivy, the album is coming out. Pre-save if you haven't already. Honestly, you're going to want to get in on this early. I'm going to say that, and I'm going to say that with confidence, because it's good stuff, and it comes from our hearts, and it would mean a lot if you shared with us what your favorite song is. I'm so excited to hear, what you think and what your, faves are, and we can compare notes. What do you say about that? Thanks, Jordan. Thanks, Rana, BTS Army, Alex Smith, everyone that joined tonight, Faven, Neela, Joe Rich, Rana, much love from my home, and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever we're celebrating at this time of year, even if it's just the time of year to give warmth. I love you. Thanks for coming by and for keeping me company. It means a lot. Good night.